good to go.
And then for the clap, we have 3, 2, 1.
I don't think we could hear either of our clap syncs. You know what? Clap sync right here. 3, 2, 1. Is that loud enough?
You know what? It'll work. Matt can figure it out.
He can hear it.
He'll figure it out, yeah.
For some reason, I couldn't hear your clap sync at first at all.
I didn't hear yours either. Like, my desktop audio, which is the Discord, like, didn't even spike.
Yeah,
so.
Both of ours didn't spike, so I was like, did it even pop out? Well, here's a good beginning for you, Matt, and everybody else. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Valkence Family Podcast. We're back from our first welcome episode, and ready for some more episodes. These ones are going to be full ones. As you know, I'm me, 117. I'm your host, along with your co-host, LadyEverity. Hello, LadyEverity.
Hello, Brittany.
How are you?
Oh, just fantastic. How are you?
I'm just fucking lovely. As always. If you guys missed out on our first episode, we're both streamers, and this is the Valkence Family Podcast. Once again, Valkence being the creator-first organization, situated around gaming, entertainment, lifestyle, and lots of other things. Well,
yeah, we have all the things. We're so many plans that we can't even talk about. It's insane. But yeah, Valkence is doing it all right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, we just got a Discord message. Was it this morning? Or last night or this morning of something that cannot be discussed. That is incredibly exciting. And I'm, okay, we can say, Apparel has been going very well, and things are going to branch from there.
Oh yeah, that was yesterday, and I was literally like bouncing in my chair. I was so excited, and
yeah,
it's going to be great when we announce it to everybody, finally.
Yeah, that's going to be hard to hold in again.
But just until then...
Like the Apparel the first time.
Yeah, we held on to that for like a month. We couldn't tell anybody about it.
Yeah, and it sucked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like keeping secrets. I don't like keeping secrets at all. I want to share all the things.
Yeah, but as you were saying...
But until we can announce the fun things, we'll get into our latest episode of the podcast, which basically we're going to start talking about, what we do, streaming, content creation, and kind of the work-life balance, and discussing, I know you are a full-time streamer. You don't have a 9-to-5, but I have a 9-to-5, and I kind of, right now I'm streaming when I can. So, kind of just discussing what that's like.
Yeah, it's definitely an entirely different world going from working a 9-to-5 or 8-to-4 or whatever, and then going from that to full-time streamer. It's definitely, it's a chance that you got to take if you want to take it, but if you're confident enough to do it and you push, and I mean push with everything you got, you can do it. It can be done. So I'm very fortunate at where I'm at right now and very happy with my full-time streaming, and it only goes up. You only go up. You pretty much can't go down. So streaming to me is just it's a fantastic thing. Although, it does has its cons. You don't get for around here, for me, for Canada, I wouldn't get medical or dental. I would have to pay out of pocket for that shit like that. Healthcare's free, but dental and stuff like that is not free, and eye tests and stuff, that stuff is not free. But yeah, all that has to come out of pocket. There's no insurance or anything like that. But that's just me being a Canadian. What would your take be on the 9-to-5 and then trying to stream after that?
It's actually interesting kind of doing this now, considering I haven't streamed in pretty much, I think today is exactly a month, because I put 9-to-5 in air quotes because it's not a 9 to 5 job, but like it's the 8 hour schedule kind of thing. But I've been working
Yeah.
insane overtime, so I get to work at 7:30 in the morning, 7:15, 7:30, and for like the past month, for at least 4 days a week, I haven't been leaving until like 8 or 9 at night, which
Yeah.
hasn't left any chance to stream. So
Yeah.
it's crazy because depending on what happens during the day at work, like you're either just emotionally or physically drained, and then just like mentally saying like, I want to stream, I need to stream, but I don't know if I'm gonna have the energy to give the viewers, a good stream, because you don't want to just create content, you want to create good content. So
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
like having the stress of a full-time job kind of definitely interferes with growing the streaming brand.
Oh, for sure.
And I feel like
For
every time
sure.
I get good momentum, I get one of these months where like work is just crazy and I have to work these insane hours, and then I lose all of that momentum and have to start from scratch. It's insane.
Yes. Yeah. I feel that actually. I definitely experienced that a decent amount, not a month at a time or anything like that. It feels like a month to me with the mental health issues that I have. There's no secrets with me. Uh, but I would go a week without streaming, and the same thing. I would totally lose momentum. I would sketch right out starting to stream again. I'd be like, why? Like, I was so in the groove a week ago. I should be good to go. But yeah, taking breaks and stuff like that, and having to do your adult things. Like, I do have to take 2 days a week off each week. I am a full-time streamer, but I take 2 days off because I have my daughter 2 days a week. So
Well, no, that's fair. And even like being a full-time streamer doesn't mean that you have to give like 24 hours of life to the stream. Like,
yeah,
you
yeah,
can get
exactly.
that it's part of the work-life balance, and it's the same thing with streaming. Like, you have your 9 to 5 and your hours that you work, but with streaming it's the same.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really funny how some people like don't realize how much actually goes into the streaming. Like, let's say you stream 3 hours, like you do a 3 hour stream.
Yeah,
So that's 3 hours of your day that you're just on camera. Then you have video editing. You
yeah,
have advertising, like networking for yourself, like all of this
yep.
stuff that happens, and it's people.
Self-promotion, all these
Right.
different things. Yep.
A lot of people
It's
think it's just, oh, you're playing games for a couple hours. It's just like, no, 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 no.
no, that
That's
is not.
not.
That's not all that I wish that's what I was just doing, but no. When
Yes.
I was a kid, that's how I felt that it was done, but that's not reality. There's a
No.
little bit more to it, unfortunately.
And it's definitely still fun and rewarding, but you
Oh,
do have to put the
definitely.
work in.
Yeah, oh yeah, you definitely have to put the work in, but 100% agree, it's still satisfying. It's amazing. I love it.
Oh no, it's incredible. And like, I wish I had what's the word I'm looking for? The courage to like say, screw my 9 to 5 job. I'm doing this full time. Like, I mentally can't let go of the guarantee of a paycheck. Like,
Yeah.
that doesn't work for
Mhm.
my mental well-being.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't blame you. Being my age drives me nuts because I'm just about to turn 27, and with my health issues, it's so hard to keep a 9 to 5, especially the previous jobs I've had. They've all been hard, like difficult jobs, and I can do the work, but after 2 weeks, I'm in the hospital, and then they have to let me go because I can't work for 4 days, blah blah blah, and yeah, it's just a cycle. So I'm like, well, frig this. I'm just gonna stop getting a job and then getting fired 2 weeks later because of my health issues, because this is crap. I'm just gonna commit to streaming. And then luckily, Matt comes along and asks me to join Valkence. So here we are today. I don't know how much longer later, to be completely honest. It has not been that long. And things have been popping off like crazy. So
Yeah, you've been
Valkence
doing great. Like,
is
you've been getting like the follower mark hit, record levels for you. Like, everything's going great, it seems.
Yeah, I have been seeing record. Yeah, like literally for 3 months in a row, it was 100 followers a month.
That's awesome.
which to me, as a smaller streamer, yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm very happy with that. But I'm most impressed at to what Valkence has got. What Valkence has and what Valkence has coming has just got me so excited. It's it's ridiculous. So I can't wait.
Oh, I know.
Look
Just this, like,
look
we
forward to that, everybody.
yeah, like we're holding on to this podcast information for so long before it actually is being broadcast to you. So like
Oh
that's
my
insane.
God, like yeah, seriously. I
Keeping
like
this secret is so hard.
I for some reason first for a moment I'm like, oh yeah, we're doing this like kind of live, but then I realized, oh fuck, this is a recording.
Yeah.
Like, ah, shit. And then I gotta keep it a secret, and it's, thanks, Matt, you dick.
Matt is a
Love,
dick. He's
I love you,
totally a
bro.
dick.
Don't fire me, I love you.
No, but like that's also one of the great things about Valkens and the people that they bring in. Like the fact that we can do this podcast and bring different points of view to it, and I think that like enriches it, and that we have this opportunity at all is just incredible. Like
Yeah,
Valkens
oh, yeah.
is everywhere. So
Oh, yeah. I'm super excited. Super excited. Incredibly excited. So, what do you think? Shall we move on to our goals?
we shall indeed. If you would like to start us off and just kind of discuss
start us
your
off.
personal and the goals with Valkens.
Oh, I will definitely start it off. Sounds good. All right, 100% goals would be just continue to have a very tight knit community. Everybody that I talk to be very happy in a safe environment, good place to just chat, chill. No dickheads, because if I see dickheads, you can get the fuck out of here. Uh, but yeah, I want an amazing community, and I want 3,000 followers by 2023. That'll be my goal for Twitch. I'll go for 3,000 followers by
That's a good
2023.
achievable number. I like that.
I'll try. I'll give it a try. I will try that one as hard as I can.
At the rate you're
I
going, honestly, dude, I think that's totally achievable. Like,
Well, let's hope the momentum keeps up.
yeah.
For Valkence, oh man, I don't even know what to say. Goals for Valkence would just be have the community in Valkence grow as well, and just bring everybody together, and everybody that's good at all sorts of different things come together. That's what I like seeing the most. Seeing all sorts of different family members together, it just makes me happy. So I want to keep seeing that. And how can I not spoil anything?
Yeah.
Matt, you're asking a lot from me there, buddy. He's definitely leaving this in. You bastard. I don't know how to not spoil anything. I don't know. I just can't wait for the future of Valkens. It's gonna be big. That's all that I can really say. My goal is for it to be incredibly big, but I know it's gonna be big. I'm confident in it. What are you thinking? What are your goals?
See, this is gonna take a while because I'm 37, so I've had a lot more time to kind of develop things that I want and need. So, first and foremost, I want to echo what you said.
Yeah, and I wanna cut you off just for 2 seconds after you are done. Now I'm just remembering. Okay, now I actually do have personal things that I'm remembering, like my daughter. But anyways, go ahead.
Oh no, by all means, you go.
No, you go, you go. I'll remember.
So obviously I'm gonna echo what you said and just kind of building, my Twitch community and growing there and trying to help people. Like I love that Twitch is this platform where people, like-minded people, can come together and honestly like help people. Like I know when the pandemic started, it was when I kind of started watching the Twitch streams and just like being able to talk to people about things was it kind of like
Very,
centered me.
oh
So
yeah, weightlifting.
yeah. So if I can be that for somebody, like anybody would be just absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
I want to increase my social media platforms. I would love to make my Instagram a little bit more fitness related, because obviously you have health issues, I have different health issues.
Yep. Yep.
But if like my journey can help somebody, also incredible. Like I would love to share my experience on my journey and have that like just enrich someone else's life, and maybe it'll help them
Yeah.
and give them a jump start into their own wellness.
Yeah, agreed. In my streams, I'm always like that. I always talk to my viewers about my issues, and like I always say, if you got the same issues, don't be scared to speak out. You let me know. Message me anytime.
Yeah, and I
If you
think
need to talk,
definitely
talk.
like what's happening now is that people are becoming more accepting in talking about things. Like in the past, people, you're not supposed to talk about this and this, and you're supposed to keep this secret, and no one should ever know. You have to put on
Yeah,
this mask,
exactly.
and no one
You
can ever know
like
what's going
you
on.
bottled everything up for the longest time until you'd finally break, and it sucked.
Yeah, but now people are just like, well, no, that's actually not how we're supposed to behave as humans. We need to
No.
share and
Exactly.
experience. So. So that's something that I'm trying to overcome, because I'm naturally an introverted person, and the fact that I'm streaming at all is like amazing, because I'm
No,
not
that's really
naturally that person that just like puts themselves out there.
Yeah. No, that's really good then. Seriously.
Yeah. So like overcoming that has like my sister had even mentioned the other day that like I can see such a difference in you, and it's because of the streaming and the community, and just being part and learning how to like put myself out there has been
Yeah.
amazing.
And just everybody being positive too is just it's amazing. And then if there is people that come into your chat that are negative, you laugh and then you ban them, and it's like, okay, where were we?
Yeah. Like I don't understand the hate raids and the people that come into people's streams just to spew hate. It's like, dude, are you that sad in your
Yeah.
life that this is what you have to do?
I've had it a few times. I just laughed. I was like, all right, somebody ban them. One of my
I
mods banned them.
thankfully have not
They banned them.
experienced
I'm
that.
like, all right, I'm gonna continue. I had one guy send me over 100 party invites one day,
Oh my god.
because I was playing Forza Horizon 5 with the community, and somebody got my gamer tag in my chat, and just spammed me with invites. And one of my mods figured out who it was, and I was like, aha! I was like, I found you, you fucker! I was like, I know who you are, and I called him right out, and then I banned him. I was like, ah ha ha! No trolling me, you fuck!
Nice.
So that was very satisfying.
I've been
Anyways.
fortunate that I haven't like experienced the massive hate. Like I've had some really friendly people come in with raids and like just sharing their community, and they've all been really just chilled down to earth people. So I've been very fortunate with that.
Yeah, it's 99.9% of experiences are good, or 99.8 at the worst.
Yeah, that 2% though, they
are
gotta be
good.
little fuckers.
That 0.2%, there was one guy I fucking lost it. He was just bullying and harassing one of my like longtime viewers, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna freak here in a second. I was like, buddy, instead of messaging her, you better start talking in the chat, and like, I'll wait. Like, and I was freaking, and sure enough, he didn't answer. So I was like, all right, banned, goodbye. And
Yeah,
was like,
I have like
told my
a
viewers,
zero
like, ban them.
tolerance policy.
Oh, once she told me, like, at first I thought it was a joke, and then I messaged her, I whispered to her, I was like, are you guys joking around, or are you actually getting offended? And she was like, no, like, he's actually being really rude. And I was like, okay, shit, like, and then I tried to resolve it, and then he was just whispering to her instead. So I was like, okay, this is a little weird.
Yeah.
Luckily,
Yeah.
that's only happened once, though. So,
Well, that's good.
yeah.
I definitely need mods. Like, I've kind of modded some of my friends just to like give them the power in case I'm super busy, but I don't have like official mods. So
Yeah.
that's definitely one of my goals. I need to get like official mods.
I mean, it's, for me, my mods are just they're my friends that have been playing with me for almost 2 years now. They've been following me on Twitch for almost 2 years. They've been with me almost since the start.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, so they're always like Virus. He's always playing with me. He's shout out to Virus. Uh, there you go, buddy. Um, but always playing with him, and always playing with Michael. Shout out to Michael too. Fucking really good friends of mine, and they're always in my chat, always playing with me, super nice. So I gave them mod power, and they do a phenomenal job.
It's funny. Most of like the people I'm friends with on Twitch, I met through Twitch. Like none of my real life, I say real life, but like in person friends that I've known for forever, they don't game the way I
Yeah.
do. So, like when I told them that I was doing this Twitch thing, they were just like, "What the fuck is that?" So, I don't have that relationship in my community, which is fine. It's cool.
It'll get there.
Yeah.
It'll get there. It for sure. Regulars will come in, and you will find your regulars. And
Oh no, I definitely have regulars, but I don't have people
you'll
that
know.
like I grew up with that do this with me. So
Oh, I don't have people that grew up with me either that do this with me.
okay. Oh, so you met
Like,
like Michael and Virus
Michael
through
and
Twitch.
Michael and Virus are from the UK.
Oh, both of them?
Yeah, I actually met Michael through Mixer. I met Michael on Mixer, like Mixer days.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like Michael's been following me for a very, very long, like longer than 2 years. So he's been with me for a long time.
It's crazy. Like what at the time of this recording, I haven't even been streaming a full year yet.
But you're already past 200 and some followers, right?
255. So I think
Fuck, that's wicked.
it's not bad. Like I think I got a good start at it. Like
Yes,
But it's-
absolutely.
it's just
And you've got to start somewheres.
it's also insane to me to think like how much I've already accomplished, and it hasn't even been a full year. Like I'm signed with Valkence. I have Apparel. I have all of this stuff, and like it hasn't even been a year.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I know, just the whole like growth on Twitch, and the Valkence signing, being part of the Valkence family in less than a year and everything. It's just my mind has barely been able to keep up with it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my god, like what is? Okay, all right, yeah, this is happening now. Okay.
And it's crazy because of like everything that's happened.
You got this next, Matt. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But like it's made other things that I thought weren't even attainable like so attainable.
Yes.
Like I've mentioned it in some of my streams and we've talked about it, but like I do want to make and brew and sell my own wine eventually. Like
Yeah.
and I had wanted to do that before, but it's suddenly become possible. Like
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's actually really fucking awesome.
Like I've kind of roadmapped a plan to kind of get that all together and it's not gonna happen overnight, but like there is a roadmap to it. So Everity wine will eventually be hitting shelves, and that's just like my mind is blown whenever I say that because it actually is possible.
Yeah, exactly. Anything is possible. You just gotta fucking work your ass off.
Yeah.
Work your ass off, boy.
Work your ass off.
I would say adding to my goals would be just, working my absolute fucking hole off until I'm stable. I can support my daughter entirely. I want to be able to buy my mother a car before I buy myself a car.
Aw, that's sweet.
I need to, because she doesn't have a car. I need a new house, obviously, but I trailer would be fine. Whatever, something like that. But goals are just working and working and working and just going along the journey with Valkence, promoting Valkence as often as possible, because like I said, I believe it's going to blow up for sure. It's already been blowing up, so we're gonna hope it keeps on trucking.
It's a steady climb.
It's been a very steady climb.
But it's also like it's crazy. Like I've been working insane overtime, which is great because like the overtime check is going to be nice. But I also like I live in America where if you don't work a job, you don't like my employer. Obviously, I contribute to it, but I get most of my healthcare paid for by my employer. So if I were to leave my job, I no longer have that security of healthcare, and healthcare is really effing expensive here. So
Yeah, I've heard it's like $10,000 to have a kid there.
more,
I would be
More.
fucked.
more. Without insurance, it's about 30 grand to have a child. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'd be selling a kidney by now.
It's funny you say that because I have dental insurance, but it like doesn't cover jack shit. So I've literally been telling everybody I'm selling my kidney to pay for my dental that's coming up. So like,
That, that was funny. I didn't expect. It's funny you mentioned that. Like, oh shit. Okay.
funny you say that because I'm selling a kidney. Yeah, no, it's just it's crazy, but that also goes with the whole like you're taking a whole leap of faith by not having that security.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I am a nervous person, so I don't know if I would ever be able to take that leap of faith and just like
I feel that anxiety is just through the roof. So
yeah. And like
that's not a fun thing.
I have my mortgage I gotta pay, and like all my bills I gotta pay, and
Yeah.
like
Adulting. It's a lovely thing.
it's not fun. Kids,
But
stay kids as long as you can, because once you get responsibilities, it's just not fun.
until you start working your arse off, like me and LadyEverity, because we gonna climb to the top with Valkence, and yeah, we're gonna work hard.
Fuck
And,
yeah.
Yeah, just like everybody else gotta do. Everybody else, work hard, and basically just go for your dreams. Push for your damn dreams. Because the amount of people that doubted me on streaming and shit, like, go get a job, go get a job, go to a job. I've had jobs. Every job I get fired because I have health issues. You don't understand. Go get fucked. So
See, crazy you say that.
Ignore the people that won't believe you, that will not believe in you. Fuck what those people think. Chase your dreams. All right, make it a reality. That's all I gotta say.
Going off topic, ironically, you should come to the States, specifically New Jersey, because labor laws, they can't fire you because of medical issues. They would be forced to, obviously they wouldn't pay you for the time that you're not there, but they could not fire you because of a medical issue.
Yeah, see here, they're just like, oh, you.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. We found another guy. See ya. It's like, all right,
No.
dicks.
You get a union job in New Jersey, and you are good to go.
Oh, might not need that if you know.
Oh no! The dream, like the big goal, the big dream is to, have enough income through all of this to not have to worry about it.
Exactly.
Like, that's the ultimate goal here.
That is the yes, 100% agreed. Matt, come on, like that's both of our goals here. That is our ultimate goal here, to help push Valkence to the top as a family and be able to live comfortably as a family and make the best content that we can make. That's what we want to do. And yeah, I love making people smile and I love making people happy. And if I can do that while being supported for it, then yeah, that is definitely my ultimate goal.
Yeah. So let me ask a crazy question for you. So okay. I don't for me, I have days where like my mental well-being is just like, I know I'm in a cranky mood and that streaming is a bad idea. So I just don't do it that night. Do you ever have days where like, that you're mentally not in it, so you don't do it, or do you push through?
Some days I'll push, some days I will not.
The days you push, are they like, were you glad that you did it, or were you kind of like, maybe I shouldn't have done that?
No, I was glad. Every time I did it, I made sure, I was like, should I do it? Like, okay, like just most of the time I didn't want to do it. It wasn't really because I was like cranky for the most part. It would just be anxiety for the most part for me.
Okay, that's
But
fair.
as soon as I would go live and then people would start talking to me after I was finished, I'd be like, I'm so glad I did that. But there's some days, yes, I will take breaks in between. Obviously, so I'm not like wide the hell open on Twitch. The odd time I will take a break if it's a very difficult day. Which again, if anybody else is out there, if you're a smaller streamer or any kind of streamer, do not put like work your ass off, but don't work your ass off if you know what I mean.
Well, no,
Work
you need to like take care of your
work
mental and
hard.
health.
Yes,
Like,
exactly. Work
yeah,
hard, but take care of yourself.
work hard, play harder.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember who said that to me once, but it's so true. Like, you should never let work get in the way of like your mental health and enjoying life.
Yeah.
Like streaming on Twitch is fun, and for the most part, it doesn't feel like a job, if that makes sense. Like if I ever felt like worse than my job, and you just wake up and just like, oh my god, I don't want to do this. Like that's when you know you're doing the wrong thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 100%.
Like I haven't had any moments where just like, oh my god, I don't want to stream today. Like fuck this. I've had days where I'm just like, I don't have the energy to stream today, but
Yeah.
I've never been like, I just don't want to do this. So
Yeah, exactly. 100% agree. Yeah, every morning I wake up, yeah, if I'm not busy, I'm like, all right, time to go stream.
yeah. And like
Let's go.
I've had streams where I pushed and I wasn't feeling it, and like I was kind of in a weird mood, and I'll say it, I'm female, I get hormonal. You have moments where you're not in a good headspace, and I
Yeah.
pushed through because I wanted to do it because I thought it would snap me out of it. And I have to say that those were some of the worst content wise streams I've ever had, because like it wasn't even enough to push me out of that funk.
Ah, yeah. I suppose I've had days like that. Like, yeah, I've definitely had days like that. Yeah. Okay. Now that I think about it, I've had days like that where it's just like play a couple of games and it's just you're already in a shitty mood and the games are just going bad. I'm just like, fuck this, and I'm done. I quit. Like there's been times where I didn't even say. Like there was one time I got so mad, I didn't even say that I was ending stream. I just ended stream. I was like, I need mental health break right now or I'm going to punch my computer. So it's better to walk away, obviously.
Yeah,
If you're having a rough go, walk away.
but I still think
Do
that's
you know?
okay. Like we're all human and we're allowed to have those human emotions.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yes.
Like you don't owe yourself. Like you're basically selling yourself to people, but you don't owe them
Exactly.
that time.
You don't owe them your fucking soul, so
Yeah.
you're good. Everything's good, yeah.
It was actually really funny. I don't know if Matt will cut this or not, but the getting to know you video, I did two. The first one I sent to him, and it was like a week later. I was just like, you know what, trash it. I was in a weird headspace when I did it. I don't like it. I'm redoing the whole thing. And he was just like, well, okay. So,
You probably
like,
had it ready posted.
well, no, he actually said that
Like
like
ready
when
to
he was
post.
after he edited it, it didn't render, so it ended up being okay. But like
Oh, okay.
I felt really bad, but it was also like one of those things where I knew that I wasn't gonna come off the best way because I just wasn't
Yeah.
in a good place when I did it. So
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good. That's good. Come back to it. Be like, yeah, I can do this better.
yeah. Yeah, and I think like it's so weird because like being an introverted person and doing this, like you are in a bubble where you're putting yourself out there. No matter what you're feeling, you're out there. Like the internet is forever. So
Yeah,
like
exactly.
and I
I was gonna
and
say some of my clips are so old, it's crazy, and my YouTube videos are just cringe. So
I gotta get more on YouTube. YouTube and TikTok. I'm definitely hurting there. I have a couple videos, but nothing steady.
Yeah, Twitter, I'm absolutely horrible. Instagram would be my main. Twitch, I'm getting better at. Or not Twitch. Fuck. What is that stupid friggin' thing called? TikTok? Yep, that's the one. Getting better at that.
Yeah, but you're like
um,
on top of it. Like once you do streams, like you have like 5 clips out immediately.
I try. Usually most things that happen in my streams are actually I don't know. I make sure when I play something, something's gonna be funny. Something's gonna be funny or something's gonna be good. I'm like, I gotta make something look really good during this stream, or I gotta make some really funny content here.
So, okay, do you do this thing, or is this just like a me thing in my own headspace where you think something is funny, but then you worry that someone else might not find it funny, so you don't like put it out, or do you just put everything out and say, "This is me, take it or leave it"?
I'll keep it in. I'll laugh to myself. I'll literally just buckle to myself on camera, and people are like, "What are you laughing at, dude?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. I'm thinking."
Okay, because it's funny. Like I put out one of my first videos I put out on TikTok was a like montage of one of my Goose Goose Duck games where I was basically every time I die I call someone a whore. Like I'll say you
Oh
whore
yeah,
because like
yeah.
I
It
didn't
just
even
comes
plan it.
out.
It just comes out. But
Yeah,
it was so well received by people. Like they thought it was hilarious. I'm just like, oh, I didn't even realize it was that funny. Okay, cool. Like,
yeah, yeah. The usually the most random things are what people love on TikTok. Like the most random things, like that you wouldn't think is too funny, but it's super funny to them. So it's like, okay, well maybe I should start posting more because people are thinking the stupidest shit is funny. Not gonna lie, people think the dumbest fucking shit on TikTok is hilarious. Me included, I'm guilty, all
oh
right?
yeah.
Not afraid to say it, but yeah, people make some dumbass videos, okay? And they're popular as fuck. So,
I love watching the reaction videos of like food things. I don't know why that's like my guilty pleasure on TikTok these days. Like watching people react to people making food horribly. Like
my, mine, your spectrums are on the opposite fucking end of the fucking universe right now.
what do you watch?
I watch people fucking selfieing themselves, fucking watching two other dudes fucking punch each other's faces, and it's hilarious. Uh,
But there you go.
you,
There's something for everybody. So it's like,
it's yeah, there is something for everybody. Drunk fights are just super funny to me because like nobody really gets hurt because everybody's so friggin' sloppy, friggin' oh, it's just too funny to me.
I'm sure it hurts
It's
later.
like it's oh, it hurts later for sure, but it's like they're fighting and it's like when I watch it, I feel like I'm watching myself fighting in a dream, fighting in my dream. Like so slow and sloppy and just tripping and all over the place and can't do nothing or you can't run. Yeah, I don't know. Something about that makes me laugh a lot.
I'm trying to
The
think
best
what.
the best ones are the ones where people will fight and they'll get up and they'll be deep, they'll fist pump or shake hands, be like, "All right, good round,"
Yeah.
and they'll just walk opposite directions. Like, yeah, it's usually how a man will do it if it's random.
Oh, do you know what I like watching? And like I wish, and I watch it because I wish I could do it. There's a couple people now, and they're just I guess they've been coming up on my feed because I like like one of them. Um, like people doing the push-up stuff, but like to a beat. That stuff is crazy and like it's trippy in my mind because I'm like, how does your body move like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out because I can picture it, but I don't think I'm picturing it to the extent that it truly is.
I don't know if I'm allowed to like name names on this, so I'm not going to, but I will send you. If anyone wants to follow or become part of the Valkence Discord, I will post links to all of this stuff, and you can see what I'm talking about.
I highly suggest joining the Valkence Discord.
Yes, we're so much fun. So you can hang out with us in there. Maybe
How
if
many
Matt
fucking
is.
how many fucking people are in this bitch now? I'm serious. I'm checking this right now. Like there's a lot.
188 right now.
Where do you see the actual number? Am I
Total members at the
line.
top.
Is that the total? Wait.
Hmm. I don't.
Yeah, no,
I don't think
it's
it updates, but like,
it's different for me. It
is
says
it?
Valkence Family 5 online. Oh wait, am I on the right? Yeah.
You're on the wrong channel. You're on the wrong. That's our private Discord.
No,
You
I'm on
want
the right one. I'm on the other one.
You're on the other one.
Yeah, there's 47 online. I have
Oh
to
no no
scroll.
no! So look in where it says like all the channels and stuff, like new members, welcome, rules. At the top of that, it'll say total members.
Oh, on the left.
Yeah.
Oh, I am a fool. I am a fool.
No, it's all good. Sorry, when people have trouble finding stuff, I go into like IT mode. So, like,
Well,
this is where you go.
Good call, because I was looking on the list on the right. I was like, how do you see that?
But yeah, as soon as I'm
188.
done recording this, I will post links to TikToks because like it's insane and it's like honestly one of my goals to stitch it and like be able to do it. 'Cause holy fuck.
Yeah, definitely consider joining the Valkence Discord.
Yes.
For sure. Also, check out Valkence on YouTube because we are all on there. The entire Valkence fam is on there, and all the videos are great.
All the funny clips. All the amazing clips. I think
And
my
the Instagram.
favorite is still the one where Justine like freaked the fuck out and like screamed with the spider thing. That might be my favorite one.
The one that crawled over the screen.
Yes. That is, or when she was trying to open the bottle of liquor and didn't realize for like half an hour that it was already open.
That one.
That was fucking hilarious.
That was probably, Justine, if you're listening to this at some point, that was the most Canadian thing I've ever seen. Just twisted, okay? Just twisted, trying to open the bottle. What the fuck is wrong with the look at the bottle? Oh, shit.
Oh, it's open already.
That, I'm not gonna lie, I've done.
I think we've all done it, but that was just, it was perfectly
yeah.
caught on camera, so like.
Oh yeah, it was. Another thing that really made me laugh was Winja when he was playing Five Nights at Freddy's and one of them jumped up top and he was like, he can fucking jump! No! And he just started running away screaming. I was like, yes. So shout out to the fam for sure. Justine, Winja, you guys are fucking awesome.
Jordan, Jack,
Jordan,
our
Jack,
resident producer.
fucking whole entire fam, except for Matt. He's
Yeah, fuck Matt.
I am the CEO now. Look at me. I am the CEO.
I love that you're like all German with it, but he's like totally from the UK. You gave him like an Arnold Schwarzenegger type accent, but he's like more Bond.
Well, I didn't want him to get too mad at me. I'm gonna keep my job.
That's fair. We gotta get him on a stream once because his accent is like legit awesome.
I love it.
Like it's yeah.
You
He
heard
has
it,
like
Matt.
the perfect English accent.
You heard it, Matt. You sexy beast. Come on. The CEO needs to be heard.
Well, if we ever have like a proper community, Valkens Community Games Day, like he has to be part of it.
That's true.
Excuse me.
That's true. He does have to be part of it. Your voice must be heard.
Which like, oh god, it was like forever ago, but he actually played Crab Game on my stream one day with a couple of people I played
yeah,
with.
I seen the clips you posted.
Yeah, but he didn't want to do the voice thing because it was late and because he's like in the UK and it was like 9 o'clock my time, so it was like 2 a.m. his time, and like he didn't want to worry about waking people up. But like, I that would have been fucking hilarious if he was talking.
Yeah.
Especially because he was
100%.
being a total jackass and like everyone wanted to murder him.
Oh shit.
Matt, you know what you did. You know.
That was like the time he joined in my stream on Apex and redeemed something in my channel. my friend, yeah, you were there.
I remember that.
Friend had just given me ammo. I'm like, oh, bro, I got no ammo. Hook me up. Oh, yeah. I got a couple rounds. Drops me a few rounds. I take 10 steps and Matt fucking redeems. Drop all inventory. Oh, well. Drop all the inventory. Walk back up to my same friend. You got any ammo? What did you do with the other stuff? Do you got a little bit of ammo? What did you do? Oh man, the way he sounded so upset.
He was so mad.
I was fucking weak. And Matt was like, oops.
It's like, did you drop it?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
like, what did you do with it? You dropped it. No, that's not what I'm saying. And then we got melted immediately.
I used all of it. That's what you should have said. I blew through it. I need more.
Did you hear what I said at the end? I was like, no. I told him, I was like, I needed more, man. He was like, you needed more. I was like, yeah. He was like, you should have used what you had. I was like, I did.
Oh, but that's the fun of like redemptions and letting the community like be involved.
Yeah.
Fucks up your game completely.
Anybody can come in and just, yeah. Community points are just an awesome thing. The jump scare donations, though,
Those are hilarious.
They're funny to watch, but they're so. My heart pounds for a solid 10 minutes.
That Dead by Daylight game, I was legit freaking the fuck out.
Oh my god.
Like, I forgot, because I had set them up so long ago, I forgot which ones I set up. So someone redeemed the air horns. And it went on for like a good 30 seconds, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know what's happening right now. But it was hilarious.
When I jumped back and I screamed, what the fuck? And I just kept saying, what the fuck? And you guys were like, what?
We're like, wrong? Are you okay?
I didn't know what was happening. That was the first time anybody ever used that jump scare alert, ever. And yeah. It was the loudest one I've ever heard, and it was ear-piercing. So, yeah, to say the least, it startled me.
We gotta do that again, man.
Yes, we do. We do need to have another Valkence Dead by Daylight stream. By the way, the new killer is out. He looks absolutely disgusting.
Oh, awesome.
Like, you look at him and you're like, ew. That's your reaction when you're looking at him. That was mine. So
it's funny. I only play that game when I play with you guys. Like, that's not part of my regular stream lineup. I only play that with you guys.
You can buy him with if you play the game long enough, you get shards, and shards, if they're not licensed survivors or killers, you can buy survivors or killers with iridescent shards. So if you play the game long enough, you can unlock just about every single character in the game just by playing. So that's good. You don't have to spend money if you don't want to.
That's nice.
Yeah. If it's a Dead by Daylight inspired killer or survivor, you can buy them without dealing with all the hassle. So yeah, it's nice. But yeah, we definitely have to do another episode of that soon. Holy shit, we're at 51 minutes. Oh my goodness.
I know, right? I still have a goal to talk about. Like,
what do you got?
This is crazy. It's a weird random goal that I've had forever, but like I finally feel like I'm in the right headspace to finally like actually work on it. I want to write a book so fucking bad.
That'd be sweet.
Like full on high fantasy, like deep world.
That'd be really sweet.
Yeah. That has been a dream of mine. And it's crazy because like I had this thing where I thought like every idea I had was total shit. And then like as the years have gone by, people have actually written stuff that like I had in my head. I'm just like, I should have written my book.
Yeah.
There was an audience for it. Like
that's happened to me so many times. So
dragons will be involved. So like
yeah. Do you have anything else to add to that? Because I have a story.
No, I actually, funny enough, I have a book of poetry that I self-published that didn't really do well because I didn't advertise it much, but, like, that was kind of, like, just putting that out there was, like, a huge moment for me, so I'm glad I did it. And every once in a while, I'll get, like, a 12-cent royalty thing because someone actually read it, but, like, it's trippy.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's awesome.
It's trippy, but please, share your story.
So, I was in middle school. So, grade 5, maybe about grade 7 or something like that. Who knows? It could have already been out Honestly, I'm gonna have to look up the date when it was out. Maybe it was even grade 6 we thought about it, and maybe grade 7 we put it like seriously into effect, like we drew everything out. Me and my friend drew. We wanted a zombie survival game to be made like that's unlike anything that's been made at the time. We wanted, lootable buildings, finding duct tape to, improve your weapons or, repair your weapon, needing to repair your weapons, finding vehicles but having to repair the vehicles, actually needing gasoline and stuff like that. Same with helicopters and all that, stuff like that. And I drew the cover for the game, and you know what we named it?
What?
DayZ.
That's hilarious.
And there's literally a fucking game now called DayZ, obviously. And it's the exact fucking thing that I wanted when me and my friend were growing up and wanted to make a game. And I was blown away. The only thing the game doesn't have in it that we thought of was, for some reason, we wanted fucking Zeppelins in the damn game because we were kids. And there's no Zeppelins, as far as I know, in DayZ. But, yeah. Literally the same name, the same concept, everything. And, yeah, the game ends up being a thing. So I was like, okay. Well, that's interesting.
See, you should have pitched that to somebody back in the day.
We were going to, but we were too young. We didn't know what to do. We were kids. We were in grade 6, 7. Like,
yeah.
We didn't, I'd go over to his house and we'd play N64 in the basement and come up with ideas for the game.
That's crazy.
Like, we knew it was gonna be a future thing and it was gonna take a long time to develop. Yeah, no, it was definitely before DayZ came out. Definitely. I'm gonna Google the year right now. DayZ Arma 2 mod release date. Yeah, it would have been before this. It came out, the Arma 2 mod for DayZ was February 21st, 2013. It would have been around 2008. That we came up with the idea. So, shit. If only I was a little bit older.
Just a little. Like, high school age probably would have been, like, pitchable, you know?
I was, 14?
Wait, in grade 7? No, 14's like sophomore year of high school age.
Yeah, I suppose so. Well, yeah, no, I was younger then. I was younger than 14.
Yeah, you were like 11 or 10.
Yeah, that sounds more accurate, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Because all I know is I didn't have my license at the time. That's a fact. That's actually 100% one thing that I do know is I didn't have my license. So, yeah, I was not, like, old at all.
What year did you guys get your license in Canada?
16.
God damn.
We drank at 19, too.
America's
Lame.
so backwards.
I'm just kidding to all the American viewers. Much love from Canada.
No, you know what? It doesn't make sense. You can drive it at 17. You can go to war at 18, but you can't drink till 21. Where's the logic in that?
Yeah, well, unless you're in the army. Then you can drink.
No, I don't think you're not. No.
Trust me. There's ways they're going to sneak you some.
Oh, no. I mean, obviously, but you can't, like, go to a bar and order a drink. Like,
nah, that's definitely not happening.
It was hilarious.
They're not having that.
So I don't look my age, but I didn't get carded until I was 22. I was in Florida at a like hotel, and I went to the bar and I ordered a drink, and the bartender was just like, "Are you 21?" I'm just like, "Oh, I'm actually 22." And then he was just looking at me. I'm like, "Oh, you need proof." That's hilarious. It was the first time I'd been carded.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I always get carded, and I love it. They're just like, "You got ID?" I'm like, "Yep."
Oh, no, I get carded now, but, like, I find it hilarious that I went, like, an entire year without getting carded before. Like, someone was just like, "Wait, you don't look the right age. That's not right."
Well, they messed up. They thought wrong.
Yeah. I also didn't drink that much back in the day. I drink a lot more
Yeah.
now, but
I may or may not get to that point. We'll see. We will see. We will see. So, what do you think about wrapping it up?
this is a good hour. I think the people have listened to us long enough. We can wrap this up.
Yeah, I think people have heard me say enough random, stupid, dumbass shit for long enough. So.
I will say, I think that you should add to your goals before we conclude today. We need to get you some bite me specific apparel. I think that's what we need to work on right now.
Oh, if I could get myself, I just have to learn how to make designs and stuff like that. I have no idea, like, how to draw them out or how to put them on clothing or, like, anything. I know absolutely zero. So, eventually I would like to learn. Like, I do want to have some apparel and some miscellaneous stuff. That will come. But for right now, that is definitely a goal. But for right now, it's like, I'm gonna stick with what I know. But it will come soon. 100%.
Okay, that's fair. So you're just gonna like chill, do your thing, and then in the future, it'll.
As soon as, yeah, like the near future, I'm gonna be like, okay, I gotta learn how to do this. Let's start doing some research and watching videos online on how to do this, so that I can learn.
Yeah.
For those of you that are out here listening, the internet, YouTube, it's your best friend. You want to learn something? Go on YouTube.
True story.
So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do that. Go on there and learn all my things on there, and then I will have my Bite Me apparel and my miscellaneous stuff.
Excellent.
For
that's
that, yeah, that'd be, yeah.
It's gonna be trippy as hell, like walking down the street, and if I ever see someone like wearing my designs, it's just like I might be that crazy person that goes up to them just like, oh my god, can I take a picture with you because oh my god, like.
Oh, I would take a picture with them because if they're wearing your apparel, then obviously they know you.
Yeah.
Then I'd look at that person, I'd be like, nice shirt. And then wait for them to recognize you and be like, and wait for them to freak out. That's what I would do.
It's so crazy, like, in my brain, like, quantifying someone freaking out over meeting me, Like, that's just not...
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
It doesn't... Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Somebody being, like, really, really, really excited to meet you. It's just like, I'm just like you are.
Yeah.
But then again, when you think about celebrities like that, like, I would fucking die to fucking meet Nathan Fillion right now. But
I've met him twice. He's a doll.
Fuck off!
He is an absolute doll.
Matt, fire her right now. Whenever you hear this, I'm pissed.
It's actually...
Did you get pictures at least?
I with him, no. I did conventions back in the day. Like I was full on nerd, and there was one in the UK. I've been to London twice, and on one of those trips I got to meet Nathan Fillion, and he is just the most down to earth, sweet human being you will ever meet in your life.
I want to meet him. I want to meet him so fucking bad. I want to meet him so bad.
You're gonna love this story, and I don't know if Matt can keep this in because it's talking about celebrity, but I'm gonna tell you anyway, and Matt can cut it if he needs to.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Nathan Fillion's a celebrity too. If he wants to cut this section out, he can. But I think as podcasters we're good to mention a celebrity. If anything, we're promoting.
And we're not slandering, so it's all good. But
yeah.
Like, it was Nathan, and I forgot who else was with him, but, like, they were sitting in this big ballroom, and part of, because I went to the convention, but I also acted as a steward to get better seats. Like, you like, watch the doors, or you do, like, random stuff that they tell you to do, and then you get, like, prime seating. So I did it. Like, sure, why not? So one of my duties was to watch the door, while Nathan Fillion and, like, a couple other people were playing Halo.
No.
Yes, I swear to fucking God.
That
It was
is
fucking awesome.
that is awesome.
It was fucking awesome. I will never forget that experience my entire life because that
If
was just.
I ever seen Buck himself playing Halo, I would fucking lose my shit.
But that's
I
why
would
he did it,
literally
because he loved it so much. He was just like, I need to be a voice. So, like.
Oh yeah. He was a voice in ODST 4 or 5. Fuck, I can't remember if he was in 3 as well. I think he was in 3, along with Alec Baldwin and Alan Tudyk.
Yeah, that's probably who he was playing with, because I think. No, Baldwin couldn't make it, but Tudyk was definitely there. So that's
Tudyk
probably.
was definitely there.
Yeah.
Tudyk was definitely there, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
But
so.
Baldwin did come back, and he did end up doing a little bit of voice acting for Halo. I remember that.
Oh no, the convention, like Baldwin was slated to be there, but like there was a conflict, so he couldn't actually make it to the event. But Alan Tudyk was
Okay.
totally there that time.
Okay. Yeah, no. He 100% voiced in Halo.
Yeah,
Baldwin.
yeah.
Alec, or not Alec. Am I really saying Alec Baldwin?
Adam Baldwin, totally different, not related, but yes.
Am I really saying Alec Baldwin? Holy shit. Somebody please fucking hit me.
But that whole experience was trippy. That was insane.
Yeah, no. To see him play Halo, that would have been my crowning achievement.
Yeah.
And if I could have screamed, "Go, Buck, go!" and if he would have turned around, like if I would have been recording and he would have turned around and smiled, that would have been it. I would have been like, "All right, that's it. I fucking love this guy to death."
Oh. And like they had the whole you go through and you have like the autograph lines and something, and like they ask your name and you're just like, hi, I'm so and so, and like he immediately looked at me and it was just like, where are you from? And I'm just like, Jersey. He was just like, yeah, I would have guessed that, because like I apparently have a very Jersey accent. Like that whole trip was amazing.
That's awesome. I'm jelly. Now
I'm sorry. I wouldn't have brought that up, but you mentioned meeting Nathan Fillion, and I had to brag a little bit because he is just the sweetest human being on earth.
Yeah, but fuck the amount of times we have talked about this before. Damn it. You figured you would have brought this up a little sooner.
I'm sorry. You know how sweet as fuck? Summer Glau. She is like an adorable human being, and I would
I'd love to
protect her
meet
at
the whole
all
cast.
costs. Yeah.
I would love to meet the whole cast.
I met most of
Firefly
them.
and Serenity.
It was Dragon Con. I watched the 3 unaired episodes with, it was Adam Baldwin, and I think it was Alan Tudyk.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah, that's friggin' wicked.
Yeah. I miss the con days, man. Those were crazy times.
Apparently there is a Comic-Con at the identical place that I went today. As of recording, I went to a car show today. At the exact same building, there's a Comic-Con. But, like, it's not, I live in a small place, so, like, it's not massive.
Those are the best ones, though.
But it's big enough.
Honestly, you want the smaller, more intimate cons, because then you can actually, like, talk to the people.
Oh,
you don't want, like, the New York and San Diego.
Exactly. Everybody makes friends there.
Yeah.
And there's booths, you're buying Pokemon cards and everything else, and it's just, it looks wicked. I'm going this year as Trapper. I can't wait. It's in September. It's in September, and I can't wait.
So I'm going to tell one more con story before we wrap this up.
All right.
So there was a convention. I think it was, I vaguely remember it was in Tampa. And Christian Kane and J. August Richards were doing a panel together. And there was a moment where Christian Kane was like, he like kind of tripped out of his chair, and J. August Richards like put his hand out, and it looks like he's cupping his balls. And someone captured a photo of this. And like, because we had made friends with people, I actually have a copy of that photo. But like, and I think a couple of people have gotten it. And I absolutely love that, like, the respect of the fans, that photo is not anywhere on the internet. You cannot find that photo.
Yeah.
Like, we know it exists. I actually got them both to sign it, and they thought it was fucking hilarious. But, like, that photo never hit the internet. And I think that speaks
awesome.
towards the fandom, because like they kept that for themselves. Like that wasn't something that was just,
Yeah.
it was intimate and private. And
Exactly. They were thinking of their hero, essentially.
yeah.
And not thinking of the
What the money they could have made from that.
Yeah, they weren't thinking about the 15 minutes of fame
Right.
that they would have gotten online for it. So that's very good.
But like a couple hundred people know that photo exists. No one will ever see it.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's really cool. So,
but yeah, so today's episode took a lot of twists and turns, but always a fun time chatting with my fellow Valkence member, Bite Me 117.
Oh yeah, always a fun time here with LadyEverity. Always.
So if you enjoyed hanging out with us, please give us a follow or like on any of your favorite platforms. And yeah, we will see you all next time. Follow us on our social medias. They will be somewhere in the comments. I'm everywhere as LadyEverity. I cannot talk anymore. This is what happens when I talk for an hour. I can no longer say words.
I'm just as bad.
Holy crap.
Last time, the first episode, I was fucking it wasn't happening.
Oh my god. But yes, so follow us on Spotify, Apple, subscribe to YouTube, all the places. I am LadyEverity on all of the platforms. I believe you are Bite Me 117 on all the platforms except for Twitch, which is Bite Me 1i7.
And YouTube is just Bite Space Me, and that's it.
There you go. So thank you again for hanging out with us, and have a lovely evening.
Yes,
we love you all.
You guys have an amazing time, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye, y'all. Peace.